Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We got the hunt, you guys. We were on the E-Boy the other day, and guess what ended up popping up? Money in the Bank playset, right? We got something in the works right now, and I wanted to bring it to the WHF fam. My only problem is that they're asking way too much, you guys, and let's get into it and see what we're talking about here. That is correct. Mattel, they had released their own version of Money in the Bank. Now, it was based off a basic scale ring. It's not the authentic, but I think it was the accessory pieces that really made this gem one of a kind, you guys. I mean, look at the breakdown on this, right? You get a few wrestlers, you get the whole setup, you even get a table and chairs. This ain't no TLC, but I'll tell you what, they were bringing quite a bit with it. Right now, the asking price on something like this in the second market is about $500. Yes, 500 smackaroos, you guys. I know it sounds insane, but I really want to get my hands on something like this, you guys. So you got to let me know in the comments. Is this something that you guys would like to see right here on the WHF channel? You got to drop a like. Let me know in the comments if this is something that we need to bring right here for the upcoming pay-per-view, right? You got a lot of good options right here to mix around and play with, and that's what I want to do today. During the whole time and era, not only in the Mattel days, but also in Jakks, we've seen quite a bit. So today we're going to discuss some of my favorite Money in the Bank playsets, as well as one that we just got to get our hands on. So this one right here, again, it might be on the list, but you guys got to let me know. Because if you guys look at that asking price down at the bottom, no, we did not auto-generate this. This is not modified to make you look. No, dude, this is straight right out of the eBay page, and $4.99 is what they're asking. 41 plus shipping, so when you put it all set in stone, you're talking about closer to $550. To me, I don't know if that's worth it, but again, let me know in the comments and definitely drop a like if you guys think that Money in the Bank, it's got to be brought here. One of my favorites, I got to talk about the figures right here, and this is probably one of my best memories to date, you guys. Getting in the whole hunting game, once I got back into the figgy collecting, this one was the gem to get, and this one was an exclusive to Toys R Us. Seth Rollins, right? He came with the title, he came with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and it came with that iconic memory, you guys. And if you don't know this memory, I know WWE has been playing it out quite a bit, so only question is he going to be doing it this go around? Because it's already shown, man, that you don't need a beast in order to conquer a WWE stadium. You just need a determined, well-young lad such as your boy Seth Rollins to bring that heat in order to recapture what was once his. And you can almost apply that same factor right here to Carmella. This gear, this was such a freaking nice looking piece, man. I'm telling you, she brought the whole change. Actually, I know that briefcase prior to this figure release, it was a very desired one, plus all the accessories that you got with it, some great stuff, and also an exclusive. Not sure what it is about making Money in the Bank exclusive to retailers, but there's definitely an idea behind it. One man that didn't have the right idea, it's gonna be your boy Otis, right? He did capture it, he won it, but no different than your boy John Cena, he didn't do anything with it. Now, John Cena does definitely have a good track record as far as becoming WWE champion, but for Otis, it was just a missed opportunity, and this kind of almost goes right there to Corbin. I would say my top 3 memory pieces from the whole Money in the Bank capture and no success is those 3 lads, and then Otis after that, man, it just got thrown down, and he had the crowd right behind him. This figure was a pretty good seller, but as far as like him being able to do with it, yeah, not a very good future. Now, getting into the Jakks, you guys, this is the true authentic scale. Mattel, they never got their hands on it, you guys, so this is kind of going back to the beginning of the whole video and what we were talking about wanting to get our hands on this. I've been looking one up. There's an auction ending here this upcoming Sunday, so I'm crossing my fingers that I can capture this for a good price, because if anybody ended up playing with this, you guys know how good this playset was. I mean, a lot of people, they didn't actually all use it to make it like an actual Money in the Bank. That scaffolding could have been easily reused to recreate your own Hell in a Cell, your own entrance stage. And I'm telling you, the possibilities with the imagination with this playset were literally endless. So with the cross of the finger, man, I'm going in there blind, and I'm hoping that I can execute this right here for the WHF squad. Let me know in the comments, is this something that you guys want to see right here on the channel? Personally, I think you got some great stuff. I know the assembly on it is pretty complex, but when it's all said and done, it's definitely worth it. Now, hopping back into the Mattel, and very similar to the one that we just talked about in the beginning of the video, the one that was listed for $500, this one was almost identical to it. Only thing different was the scaffolding. They went with a darker tone. So, I mean, as far as getting it for a cheaper rate, you could, but at the same time, it won't be the exact same thing. It's going to go back to almost based off when they were trying to introduce it. So that might be due to the whole reason as to why it went into the whole rare category. So if you look at the briefcase on this one, you get the gold. On the newer one, you get the green, more current, more up to date. Both, again, similar. You don't get all the figures and accessories such as the tables and the chairs, but still pretty nice little addition if you want to find it for a good price. Now, getting into the Flex Force, if you guys don't remember these, it's perfectly all right, because I'll tell you what, they were actually worse than the current basics that they're putting out now, and that's definitely saying something, because those basics right now, oh, mamma mia. But you know what? Here's the thing. At least they had some more posability options, right? You could like tilt them and they would flip. You could do all sorts of stuff. Right here we had Rey Mysterio as part of the introduction to the actual packaging. Once it did come out of the packaging, you actually also got a little Titantron with it. And this is really good because if you were to compare this one versus the one that we just talked about, the $500 one, I like the way that they incorporated the whole hanging piece to get that briefcase, right? So as far as like disguising it, having all that scaffolding around a ring, for me, it doesn't make sense. Like if you're trying to use your imagination, you got this big ass thing surrounding the squared circle, makes no sense. But if you make it part of the entrance stage, now that right there, yeah, creme de la creme. Now WWE Rumblers, they also had an idea, right? Mattel's like, let's see, kids, I know they always want to bring their figgies to the store, so how about we make it simple? We put them all into a briefcase, then they'll be able to have the Figgy fam, whether it's on the phone or on the road, they got you covered. And then once you opened it all up, you guys, that's where the mayhem and the madness started. You could go ahead, grab your Figgies, lunch them off, and then when you're all done with it, tuck it away, man. Get your little John Cena. I know he's telling you can't see him, but I'll tell you what, I can definitely see his Happy Meal ass right through that clear plastic. As far as the rest of the roster, you can stash them in there. You can even have a little room right there for your accessories. So if you want to bring the ladder, if you want to bring the chairs, if you got your tables, throw them all in, get all your figgies going, take it over to your buddy's house, and if he says you can't come in, then just say, nah, 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 nah. We don't need ya, but we need money in the bank. Rollins, dude, I'm telling you, this contender, this man, he's going to make it happen. I know there's other competitors that still have yet to be determined, but this man right here, he wants to bring it when it comes to money in the bank, and he's been ready, man. 2022 is a turning page for right here, Mr. Rollins. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of these play sets. Do you think Jax did it better? Do you think Mattel were leading in the right direction? Do you guys think that Mattel needs to bring an authentic scale money in the bank playset? A lot of pretty good possibilities. And also let me know in the comments if you guys want to see part 2 to this. I just wanted to piece some of my favorite wrestlers as well as playsets that we've seen throughout the years. There's been tons. This is just a small portion. Just wanted to play around, and again, I definitely plan on capturing that playset. So if you guys don't want to miss out on that, turn on that notification bell. If you guys are stopping by for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one.